Good morning, Feisty friends. I'm Ashley. You are watching Live Feisty Media presentation of IronWomen powered by Wahoo. And this is Sarah Piampiano. Sarah, wow, you are the pineapple balancing queen.
I don't know about that. I think I saw other people who were better, but it is balancing.
It is balancing. Amazing. I can't wait to talk to Sarah all about her brand new kit being back here in Kona and squad life right after we roll the intro. And we're back. Sarah, do you speak Spanish or Portuguese?
No.
You don't?
No.
You spend so much time in South America and Central America racing. I would have been sure you picked it up.
Yeah, I actually tried to do Duolingo last year and
Really?
learn. Yeah, and I know some food words.
Oh,
like I know
pineapple?
No.
Pina.
Is that? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
pina. Duh. No, I know zanahoria.
Oh yeah.
Carrots.
Yeah.
And
a good one.
arroz and pollo
Yeah.
and carne.
Yeah. Solid words you need,
Yeah.
like athlete words.
Pretty much all I need when I go down there.
Agua.
Agua, sin gas, con gas, sin yellow, con yellow.
So why do you spend so much time in South America then?
I don't know. I've enjoyed racing down there. I really enjoy traveling the world and seeing new places, and I don't know. It's always been a really positive experience for me, and so it's pretty easy to get to. The time change isn't too bad versus some of the other locations internationally. So
Yeah.
I like to hit it up.
You also seem to like crush every single race you go down there for.
It's been a good year in South America, and I actually am racing next weekend in Chile. So
You did that last year too, didn't you?
no, I didn't. This is the first time I've done it. But
Oh.
I'm flying pretty much from Hawaii down to Chile to go and race down there next.
Was it the
weekend.
year before where like you had a bad race here in Kona and you like right away turned it around with an excellent race?
Yeah, I DNF'd here in Kona 2 years ago, and then I went and did Ironman Arizona, and then Ironman Argentina 2 weeks
Right.
later. Which
Right.
was insane. I honestly can't believe I did that, but I did. Go me.
Yeah, so how long does it to get from Hawaii to Chile?
It's like over 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we pretty much have to fly back to California, and then California down to Santiago, and then spend the night in Santiago, and then Santiago to Coquimbo, which is where the race is.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so Chile right after this.
yeah.
Amazing. And this year you qualified in Brazil.
I did.
What was that like?
I mean, qualifying for Kona was great. The race in Brazil was a career day for me. I went into the race feeling really good, and I had some, I guess expectations or hopes that I'd have a really strong day, but it just totally surpassed everything that I was hoping for. So it was kind of one of those days where you don't even know how that happened, but it just did, and it kind of set up the rest of the year for me in terms of just kind of having confidence to go out there and just give it my all. Not that you don't in every other race, but
Yeah.
I don't know, just kind of different level
Yeah.
of confidence, I think.
Yeah, you were running like flying this year.
Yeah, and well, in Brazil, that's kind of what started it. I went into that race wanting to break the run course record, and ended up like PRing my run by 5 minutes or something like that. Like it was just like so crazy, and that I think is what gave me the confidence to really start pushing my run in other races.
Yeah. And I saw you arrive like less than 24 hours ago with Chelsea Sodaro.
Yep.
Is that how I pronounce her last name?
It is.
Oh, yes. And you guys, well, she's clearly like an epic runner. You guys were flying down the Queen K, like in sync, like twins.
Yeah, I mean, she has a professional running background, and so it's been a real pleasure for me to be able to train with her, not just in running, but in everything else. But she, after Nice, told Matt that our coach that she wanted to help me prep for Kona, and so she's been
cool.
doing literally since we raced Augusta 2 weeks ago. She's been doing all my training sessions with me, and it's been amazing. And I love having her, next to me on the run to be able to push me.
Man, that's cool. I kind of like get goosebumps from that like type of sisterhood when somebody like shows up and they're like, I want to help.
Yeah, I think I think there's like a lot of stereotype about women not being able to train together, and one of the things that I've just loved about Chelsea is I'm very big on female empowerment, and I really believe that females training together, you actually can get more out of each other than like a female training with a male necessarily. But you have to have two people who want the same thing, and Chelsea has exactly the same mindset as I do, and we just work so well together, and it's been this really wonderful partnership for both of us.
Yeah. I now that you say that, I remember the first time I met you was like almost 3 years ago in Australia, and you at a kids race, actually, Ironman Kids in
Busselton, yeah.
Yeah, and you were telling me that you were involved with an organization in the States that's all about female empowerment.
Yeah, I work with iTry, which is an organization that works with at-risk girls ages 8 to 14 and uses triathlon to promote confidence and empowerment and just this belief that anything is really possible. And so it's been a really wonderful experience for me to be part of that organization and on their board. And they are actually expanding nationally now, so that's a really cool thing, because I think
That is so cool.
the more we can do to build up young women and women in general, the more we're all gonna succeed. And so I think it's just a good thing to believe in and to do.
Yeah. And do you think like Chelsea's confidence has grown also, like with helping you?
I think that we both build each other up. And I think as with, I don't know, with this sport or any sport or anything in general, you're going to have ups and downs in life. And we have really both been there for each other during the highs and the lows, and supported one another. And on the days when I need to hear it, she's there for me, and she fronts up and helps me get my head out of my butt. And the days when she needs to hear it, I tell her, help her get her head out of her ass. So,
amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
Amazing. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so I heard that you love grocery shopping. Fun fact about Sarah.
That's true. It's like my favorite weekend activity. I get a lot of joy from going to the grocery store.
Your husband's like, yep, it's true.
Actually, I have to bring my husband with me to the farmer's market and often to the grocery store, because I otherwise come home and the grocery bill is like out of control. He like keeps me in check. So like my favorite thing to do is I go up and down every aisle and I like check everything out, and I put all the stuff in the grocery thing, and then I go back around and I put stuff away, because otherwise it's like too much money. So
Oh my god. Do you
I love grocery shopping. It's so fun.
I do that in stores. I like to like touch all the things, like the textures and like stuff. Do you get like that? No. That's just me.
No, but I don't know. Like, there's so many good cheeses, and oh god, now they have like grass-fed milk, and like I don't know. There's just all this really good stuff out there.
Yeah.
It's so fun to try it.
So what is like that doing like around the world? Because you must have different grocery. Like, what's your best grocery store experience around the world?
Oh, actually, earlier this year I raced in Kazakhstan.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, and Susie Cheatham and I went to the grocery store to try to get some food, and their characters are different than American or English characters, and so we were just guessing about what we were buying, and I thought I was buying like plain yogurt, and I honestly don't know what I bought, but it was not plain yogurt. So that was kind of interesting, and actually Susie had the same experience. So
Like, not Greek.
yeah,
Oh, well, it's all Greek to me.
yeah.
That's crazy. What was it like racing in Kazakhstan?
It was great, actually. I had no idea what to expect. I was quite anxious about going there, but the race itself was like incredibly well organized. They are very into triathlon. The city of Astana is quite a new city, so the roads were like perfectly paved.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't hilly or anything like that, but it was just a really well done race, and quite a fun experience. It was cool.
That's so neat. That's
Yeah.
one place that I never thought that I would go.
Yeah, me neither. So, I mean, that's kind of why I went. I just thought to myself, this is kind of a once in a lifetime experience, and why not? You
Yeah.
know, what a cool opportunity. We got to ride through the palace grounds. It was a really, really cool experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Would you go back? Are they having it again next year? I don't even know.
I would go back. Yeah. I mean, I think it was, like I said, it was a great race experience and quite fun. And the competition, there was some good competition there. I don't know if it'll be a pro race or not a pro race next year, but I would totally recommend it to people to go do.
So neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Kona. It's happening. We're here. You've arrived. It's hot. You look healthy. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I actually have felt very good leading up to arriving on the island. But I think it's hard. Like, you land here and, you know, you're here for the World Championships and you step off the plane and, like, my heart rate went up like 20 beats. And I just feel like I had way too much caffeine type of thing. You know, like, I definitely am feeling anxious and nervous and excited and, you know, all the good and bad feelings that come with racing at the World Championships. So I would say that in general I'm feeling really good, but definitely like starting to get the pre-race nerves and feel excited and nervous for race day.
Yeah, and I want to see your new kit, but right before we do that, we're just going to thank our sponsors, Wahoo Fitness. Thank you so much for powering this broadcast, Noon Hydration, and Athletica Rewards for saving us money. We're going to roll an ad and we're going to come back right after this to see Sarah's brand new kit that she literally took out of the bag just now.
Hey Ashley, how's it going?
Hey Taylor, I just got off my kicker.
That's awesome. How was it?
Oh man, you didn't even hear me? I was so silent.
That's super impressive. I didn't hear you at all.
Yeah, it was like I was cruising down the Queen K, but actually I was like just in the other room.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All I gotta say is wahoo!
There's like,
We're back. Okay, let me see your brand new kit. Dun dun dun. Wow. American colors, got your name on the bum.
yeah.
So nice. It looks nice and cool too.
Yeah, I mean, Wadi's done such a good job. I've been so impressed, and I'm quite proud to be on their team. But their kits are really amazing. So
Yeah, you got lightning bolts in your crotch.
yeah, I've got. I didn't know that, but now that you pointed it out, I do. I do. I think it looks great. Yeah.
It does look great. Tell me about this color band. This is
So
different.
I like having kind of like contrasting either patterns or colors, and when I did my very first kit with Wadi, one of the things I wanted was a color band, and it literally has no significance other than the fact that I wanted to have a color band. And now we just always put that on all my kits. So every kit I've had has one of these.
Always the same color?
Always the same, yeah.
Oh, so interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe it's like all your kits that you've ever had, and it was like the colors of all your kits, or
No.
no?
No.
Yes. Amazing. Sarah, this is so exciting. I'm super excited to watch you race. What do you have planned for the last couple of days?
So today is kind of a busy day for me in terms of I've got a couple more interviews and sponsor obligations, and I rode my bike this morning. I'm gonna go do a swim after this, and then tomorrow it's just really about getting my stuff done, getting ready to race, starting to think about everything that's coming up, and trying to relax as much as possible.
Yeah.
So.
What is your like top 3 relaxation tips? Like your must-dos before race day?
That's a good question.
Are they top secret?
No, they're not top secret. You know, I think just trying to like smile and laugh and take a moment to just kind of like take a step back and take a deep breath and just enjoy yourself for a second. I think it's really easy to be like so laser focused and quite overwhelmed with everything that's going on around you and very overstimulated, and my husband's looking at me because he's probably gonna remind me of this later, but I think it's good to take a step back and just smile and relax and thank the people around you for being there to support you, because I think that they put up with a lot of stuff on race week. And
Right.
I
It's
think,
hard being a Sherpa.
you know, they say like when you smile it's supposed to like release, what is it, serotonin or endorphins or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that would be my tip.
That's a good tip.
I'm gonna have to follow that.
Noted. We'll just replay this video.
Yeah.
Because friends, this is your opportunity to share this video, like this video, and tell all your friends how awesome Sarah Piampiano is. And you can watch her on race day. We'll be on the Instagram as well as on the Facebook, sharing all of the feisty fun happening on race day. And we'll be looking for you in your new kit.
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully I'll start showing up on Facebook sooner rather than later.
Who are
I
you?
swim.
Yeah, who are you most excited? Right. Who are you most excited to race out there?
I'm just actually quite excited for the run. I think that there are a lot of women in this field who are fantastic runners, and I've been working quite hard on my run for this race, but also just this year I've been running really well, so I'm pretty excited just to see how I stack up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game on.
Yeah.
Game on. Thank you again to our sponsors, Wahoo, Noon, as well as Athletica Rewards. You guys are so awesome. So are you guys, fans. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Hey Taylor, we made it to Kona.
We made it.
Woo! How was your ride?
It was pretty awesome, but it took about 12 hours to get here.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. Luckily, I had Noon immunity to help keep those plane germs away.
Yeah, that was really lucky. You guys, Noon, all the time, every day, all the places.